And we are back. Prospects Nation TV, I am Jonathan Hemingway, broadcasting with you solo for this last game here between the Cincinnati Angels and the Tennessee Flight. Glad that you could join us here either on the live broadcast or even on the archived broadcast at prospectsnation.com. Got a good matchup here between the Flight, and that's Anastasia Hayes with the lay-in. Can't get it to go, and the Angels. Both of these teams have been on the broadcast already once today. You can always go back and check those broadcasts on the archive. Talented young bunch from the Flight, features a number of 2016, 17, and 18 prospects that we'll talk about as the broadcast goes along. We're here at the Franklin Fieldhouse in Franklin, Tennessee. The end of the road championships as presented by Peach State Basketball. Still a scoreless ball game right here. Both teams trying to find their rhythm here in this final evaluation period of the 2014 calendar year. Is what we have seen from many of the teams here today, that they are really experimenting for next year's rosters, as many of the older committed prospects have moved on, not playing this weekend. So this is a great opportunity for some of these younger kids, such as number 10 here, Anastasia Hayes. She gets that layup to go. Kids such as her to play on the big stage and play in front of a number of college coaches. And we've had a good showing of coaches here already. See Coach Dean Lockwood down along the baseline from the University of Tennessee sticking around to watch this game. But the Cincinnati Angels fire right back. Number 15, that's Jenke with the lay-in, the back to the basket post feed, versatile guard that can go inside and outside. Here's McKinney in the half court. Ball gets over to Jaden McCoy, and McCoy is going to draw the foul and shoot two. McCoy was with the Tennessee Flight last year, or I should say this summer. A definite stock riser coming through the month of July. And this weekend, she has definitely proved that she will be one of the more heavily recruited post players in the class 16. Good body, good frame, has good skill. You can see her working on the defensive end, good awareness, anticipation, getting that deflection, which leads to a steal. 4-2 early on here. Cincinnati Angels up, Tennessee Flight up 4. Over and back call there. Hayes hadn't quite crossed the timeline as of yet. Angels will get it back. And here is Michaela Santoro initiating the offense here for the Angels. Jumper on the way and good by number 34, Haley Combs. Out of Centerville, Ohio. 5-4, Cincinnati Angels. Post feed inside, McKinney gives it over to McCoy. McCoy not quite ready for that one. The ball goes out of bounds. Here's Santoro again. Santoro trying to use the ball screen, and number 35, Overson, going to get called for the illegal screen. Here's Hayes with the basketball. She gets it over to Cambridge. Cambridge pivoting, finds Glover. Glover gets it inside McCoy. McCoy's going to have her shot. Here's Jenke with the moving lay-in and misses it. And then a foul will be called. Substitutions. Now in for the Tennessee flight, number 22. Dory Harrison checks in, and also number 31. I think that's Bria Dial. I'll have to check on that name here in a moment. Jumper on the way, no good by Hayes. Jenke with the rebound. Now coming across the timeline is Overson, handling the pressure. Santoro going to put it on the floor. And shot blocked there by Glover. Going to stay here with the Angels. Angels have it. Santoro has it. Coach Harlan imploring Michaela Santoro to use the ball screen. And not happy with what he sees, and he's going to call this timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. With 11:39 left in the first half, 5-4 in favor of the flight. Back with you. And we're going to get a holding foul on the sideline out of bounds there by Jordan Cambridge. I misspoke before our timeout. Should have said the Angels winning 5-4. Santoro uses the ball screen. Finds Overson. Back to Santoro, and three-point bucket is good. 8-4, Angels. Santoro now gets called for reach in. Substitutions into the game. Number 23, I believe that's Alexis Winnington for the flight. Pass deflected. We're going to stay here. Baseline out of bounds play. Refused the screen. Anastasia Hayes catches the pass in the air and draws the foul. She's going to shoot two. Hayes hits the second, 8-5 in favor of the Angels here. Santoro quickly the other direction. Now controls it. Finds Combs on the roll and good. Number 34, Haley Combs. 5'10", 2016 forward. Nice pick and roll action there. Coming back the other direction. The flight, I believe that's Dial, shoots no good. Here's Combs. He's going to handle. Here's number 23, Chrisman with it. Good defense by the flight. Good anticipation by Cambridge. Cambridge is going, and they're going to get the foul before the shot. See Jordan Cambridge there, just a 2018 prospect, will be a freshman point guard at Innsworth High School this year. The combo of her and Anastasia Hayes, number 10 in blue and number 3 in blue, has been, well, deadly is one word that you could say this weekend for opponents. But both of these kids can play the point, but they can also play the shooting guard. They're quick, they're skilled. Coach Tom Mensel's got himself a dynamic duo for sure, Cambridge and Hayes. Hayes back at it again, forcing the issue. She gets to the line and hits first. She misses a second. McCoy's going to shuffle her feet. Checking into the game for the Flight. 2018 prospect out of Moore County High School is Kirsten Hawkins, excuse me. Turnover here by the Angels, and now the Flight will get it back. There's Alexis Whittington. She gets it right back to Cambridge. Good defense by Combs. Now Whittington looking inside to McKinney. McKinney showing the footwork inside. Up. No good. McCoy on the weak side. And here comes the full court pressure by the Flight. Here's Combs pushing the issue. She gets past the defense. Finishes left hand. Haley Combs, number 34, right back the other direction with the steal. Now she bodies up the defender. Stops, gets it to Chrisman. Chrisman down the lane, good block by McCoy. Jenke over to number 22, Mackenzie Dixon. Her shot's no good. Here comes McKinney. Number 40, Amori Gully, is also checked into the game for the Angels. Here comes Hawkins. Hawkins now inside to McKinney. McKinney posting up. Versatile player McKinney is. Definitely showing a more well-versed game, polished game, you could say. Will definitely be an inside-out threat for Coach Insel in the future. Comes the Angels, pushing it the other direction. This is number 10, Parkhurst, with the jumper from Miamisburg High School. Riley Parkhurst, nice jumper there. 15-10, Angels on top. Coming up on 8 minutes left in this first half. Here's McCoy with it. She'll spin out of the defense. Misses that jumper. Here's Winnington. Cambridge inside. McCoy. She gets the power dribble. Not there. Chrisman trying to control it. And the Flight will get called for the foul. Here's Santoro, gets it to Parkhurst. Now Parkhurst handling inside. Now to Chrisman with the left hand, not there. And that's Brianna Glover, number 24, that just checked into the game. She comes up with the defensive rebound. Flight have it now. Here's Hayes with the basketball. She'll get it to Glover. Glover, lob pass, good anticipation by Santoro to break up that pass. Now she pitches ahead to Parkhurst. Glover with the deflection to prevent that pass from completing. Here's Parkhurst. Good communication. Gully has the ball now inside Dixon. Dixon with the turnaround, not there. Flight have it. Here come Hayes. Now Dixon with the deflection. She's got it. And Glover swatting that shot out. She's shown that she could do that on multiple occasions this weekend here at the end of the road championships. She swatted a shot that bounced off the backboard last night. Jumper on the way, not there. Flight has it.
Ragsdale.
15-10 here, Tennessee Flight. At the line, here's Jaden McCoy. 15-12, now 15-13 in favor of the Cincinnati Angels. Flight, full court pressure. Hayes is going to turn that pressure into a turnover. We're going to shoot 1-on-1. Hayes got fouled down along the baseline. She'll shoot 1-on-1 here. First shot on the way in is good. Checking back into the game is Michaela Santoro, number 4. 6:05 left in the first half. Final game here on Prospects Nation TV. Second one, no good. Here's Santoro with the basketball now. Good passing. Inside out jumper, not good. Jenke gets her shot blocked. Now Cambridge has it. She looks ahead. Hayes gets into the lane, draws the contact, and she'll shoot 2. Hayes doesn't connect there. 5.5 minutes left. Still 15-14 in front of the Angels. Foul called here on the Flight. Angels set to take it out, baseline out of bounds. Inbounded here. Players to the floor. We got a jump ball, and we're going to go back to the flight. Correction, we'll stay here with the Angels. Angels have it. Drive, baseline, good double team there by the flight. Deflection causes the turnover. Here's Dial with it. Gets it to Hayes. Hayes drives baseline. Good block there by Jenke. Jenke gets it back. Now she's going to drive. And Cambridge draws the charge. Jenke a little out of control there. Full court pressure being applied by the Angels. And evidently a deflection that goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with the flight. Here's Cambridge with it. Inside to Harrison. Harrison back out, back inside to Harrison, and now Combs is going to get called for the defensive foul. 15-15, 4:19 left first half. Dory Harrison, first free throw is good. Harrison, a 2017 post prospect, younger sister of Izzy Harrison, who's currently on the roster at the University of Tennessee. Second free throw is not there. It's going to go back to the Angels. Here's Combs now handling the basketball. She'll initiate it. Now Gully has it. Flex offense, and we're going to get a reach-in foul here by Harrison. Sideline out of bounds. Angels set to inbound on the side. 4:02 left, 16-15 in favor of the flight. There's Jenke with the ball. And the defensive pressure causes yet another turnover for the Angels. Here's Hayes. Hayes controls it. Gets it to Glover. Glover looks cross court. Cambridge inside. Harrison not there. Harrison gains control. Scores. 18-15 flight on top. Here's Jenke. Uses the ball screen inside. Gully can't get it to go. Now Cambridge has it. She accelerates. She tries to split the defense. Can't. Here's Glover. Cambridge again. To Hayes. Hayes will reset the offense. She goes right past Jenke with the lay-in. Explosive first step, nice drive. 20-15 flight on top. Under 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Too much hand. Hayes. Santoro gets it now over to Parkhurst. Now Combs has it. She spins, looks. Santoro. McKinney on the hard hedge. She spins back into the lane. Too much. Offensive rebound there by Taylor Foster. Deflected out of bounds. Parkhurst to Foster to Santoro. Back to Parkhurst. Hayes defending now. Here comes the double team. Ball's going to be on the line and a turnover. Under 2 minutes to play. 20-15 flight. End of the road championships here. Peach State basketball tournament. You're watching Prospects Nation TV as powered by the SUV TV. Last game of the day here from Franklin Fieldhouse. Tennessee Flight versus the Cincinnati Angels. Well played game, lots of talent out here. College coach is still in the building. Good patience by the Angels, and it's going to pay off. Good passing, the high-low. And there's Haley Combs going to go to the line for a chance at the three-point play. 1:22 left, first half. Free throw not there. 2017 Tennessee Flight in front. Caroline Patrick can't get that land to go. And then a little too aggressive on the back. Here come the Angels after the foul. Here comes the double high ball screen. Tennessee Flight hard hedge it. Santoro reverses it to Chrisman. Jumper blocked. Fighting for it underneath. The Angels come away with it, and Parkhurst launches the three. Now Santoro will shoot it. And a jump ball goes back to the Tennessee Flight. 40 seconds left of this first half. Here's Cambridge with the basketball. Enters it into McCoy. Good defense there by Chrisman. Santoro comes up with the loose ball. Parkhurst on the wing. To the top to Combs. To Santoro. Coach Harlan calling out the horn set. Good defense there by the Flight. These guards right here, the combination of Hayes and Cambridge, giving Santoro and Parkhurst fits. Quick substitution here before the end of the half. 22. Dixon and 35. Olberg. Or Overson. Here's Parkhurst going to let it fly from deep. Not on target. That'll wrap it for the first half. You're watching Prospects Nation TV. I'm Jonathan Hemingway. We'll take a quick break and be back in 2 minutes. I have no idea where my car is.
Your car is?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
Because my wife took it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, keep that on the
Go on, Jess, go on.
I was going to say you could take those boxes and put them in the back. And we are back. Second half action at the end of the road championships. Peach State basketball tournament. You're watching Prospects Nation TV powered by the SUV TV. We've got a great matchup here. Close contested game, 20-17 in favor of the Tennessee Flight. Angels here with the basketball, set to inbound it, baseline out of bounds. Little up screen, they get the second cut, not there, rebounded there by Glover. Here comes Cambridge. Ball deflected on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. Baseline out of bounds. Set right here. Hayes going to come off the double screen. She's going to shoot the jumper, and it's good. 3-point jumper there by Anastasia Hayes. Good weekend for her shooting the basketball, at least today here on Prospects Nation TV. Here's Santoro with the basketball, being guarded by Glover. Jinky inside. Chrisman, turnaround, not there. Now Hayes has it. Hayes has it. Looking. Inside Cambridge. And that's McKinney. McKinney with the post finish, giving the Tennessee Flight a 25-17 lead. We got a timeout here by the Angels. We'll take a quick timeout break as well, too.
Start buying commercial ads if you want to. Oh, yeah, I bet so. Yeah, you're right. Lynn Berkey Incorporated. Jason Piercy Incorporated.
Yeah. And we're back. Second half action. Last game of the day here on Prospects Nation TV. Tennessee Flight applying the full court pressure. Here we have Michaela Santoro throwing the ball out of bounds. Good defensive pressure there by the Flight. Flight attacking. This is Brianna Glover. The eye cut and the finish by McCoy. 27-17, the Flight starting to stretch it out here a little bit. Defensive pressure really starting to take over. Here's McKinney to Cambridge and the score. Jordan Cambridge, freshman, Ensworth High School. 29-17. Here's Combs with the ball. McCoy now with the pressure. Leaves it for Hayes and the floater. And here comes the pressure. Cambridge now on Santoro. Santoro, good crossover, creates some space. Now kicks to the shooter, Dixon. But a block by Glover. Glover with yet another block shot this weekend. Angels inbounded. Here's Gully with the jumper, but that's a two-pointer. Had the foot on the line. Amori Gully out of Holmes High School, Covington, Kentucky. 31-19, the Flight on top. Hayes has been in attack mode all game long. And her attacking style starting to wear down the Cincy Angels here. Hayes hits the first, giving the Flight a 13-point lead. Checking into the game for the Flight, number 31, Bria Dial, and number 23, Alexis Winnington. Angels have a pass deflected out of bounds. That's Taylor Foster checking into the game for the Angels. So here's Santoro with the ball, handling. She'll turn the corner. She'll shoot the left-handed floater and good. Michaela Santoro. 33-21, Flight on top. Here's Dial to Winnington. Good decision. Cross courts to Hayes. Hayes bounce pass McKinney. McKinney sticking with it. Can't get it to go. Glover's in there now. She tips it out to Hayes. Hayes out inside to McKinney. The turnaround, and McKinney is on fire. 35-21. And the pressure once again causes the turnover for the Angels. Flight get the basketball back. 35-21, 12:15 left. Second half action. Angels this time come up with the steal. And Glover will get caught with the reach in right there. 35, Overson set to inbound it, gets it in here, 22. Dixon, now to Santoro. Santoro's going to set it, now she attacks. Crossover, back dribbling. Now asking for the release. Here comes the flex, cross screen, down screen. Here's Gully, kicks it out. 32, that's Foster. Foster close, not there. Santoro going to track down the rebound. She's done all day long today, and she'll draw the foul. Substitutions in for the Flight. 22, Harrison. 33, that's Kirsten. Now the Angels have it. Shot block, going to go off of the Flight. Staying here with the Angels. Checking in number 10, that's Riley Parkhurst for the Angels. Also 34, Haley Coombs checking back in. Kirsten Hawkins is the guard that checked in just a moment ago for the Flight. 33 in blue. Here's 32, Foster. With the ball, pivoting, trying to find something. Now Parkhurst finds the gap. She can't get the layup to go. Here's Winnington, pushes it ahead. She shoots the floater, not there. On the spot is Harrison with the offensive putback. Angels having it. Oh, think so. Yeah.
Good job.
Turnover, Angels. Here comes Dial. To Cambridge, back to Dial. Block shot, Dixon. Now the Angels on the fast break. Cross court, Gully not there. She'll get her own offensive rebound. Harrison appeared to block the shot, but they're going to get her with a foul. 37-21, Tennessee Flight continuing to stretch this lead out. 10:39 left in the second half. Gully off the mark on that free throw. Checking in 34, Caroline Patrick for the Flight. 33, Samantha Arrington for Cincinnati Angels. Gully going to try it a second time. She gets that one to go. 44 for Carolina, Katie Brim. Hamilton, Ohio, 2016 prospect from Ross High School checks into the game. And here comes Cambridge. Cambridge now manning the point with Hayes on the bench. Harrison Poston loses the handle, kicks it out to Hawkins. Now it gets to Patrick in the corner. Back to Cambridge. Harrison still posting. Gains good position. Turnaround jumper good. Harrison has done a terrific job all weekend long at gaining that position on the interior. She'll be one to watch in the future. Again, the younger sister of Izzy Harrison, that's a lady volunteer. Here are the Angels facing the double team. Hawkins shoots a gap, deflects it out of bounds. Coach Tom Insel just looked over at me just a moment ago and told me Dory Harrison's got a bright future. That's what he said. As bright as her sister. And now here's number 34 with a jumper. Haley Combs. Combs has been hitting that mid-range all weekend long. And again, you can see the flight wanting to go inside to Harrison. Harrison has shown the touch. Nice feel for the game with their back to the basket, but they're going to get a foul here. Number 44 with the arm in the back. That's Katie Brim. Just checked in, trying to defend Harrison, trying to push her off the mark. Patrick set the inbounder right here for the flight. Curl cut right there by Hayes. The shot's no good. Parkhurst gets it ahead. Here's Dixon. Dixon looking at it. Gives it back to Parkhurst. From three, not there. Patrick got it. Got the rebound. Here we go. Hayes back the other direction. Hawkins power dribble. Right into the defense. Parkhurst going to cause the jump ball. Angels going to get the ball in the alternating possession. 39-24 the flight on top. Left wing. This is Arrington trying to feed the post. And they're going to get McKinney with the hold. Combs posting up, showing her versatility down there on the block. Checking back into the game, Alexis Winnington for the flight. Number 15, Jaden McCoy, also checking back in. Here's a cross-screen baseline out of bounds. Parkhurst with it. Crossover dribble, kicks it out. Combs, three-point arc, not good this time. Here's Hayes, diagonal. Winnington, McKinney along the baseline, spins, turnaround jumper, no. Now the Angels have it. Here's Dixon. Dixon gives it up. Arrington, too many steps. (39-24) coming up on 8.5 minutes left in this second half. Last game of the day here on Prospects Nation TV. I'm Jonathan Hemingway. Next opportunity for the SUV TV with girls basketball will be October 11th. Coach Hemi workout. Lebanon, Tennessee, Wilson Central High School. If you're interested in participating, make sure that you go to CoachHemi.com, find the link to the Coach Hemi fall workout, and register online. Anastasia Hayes with the pull-up jumper. She was with us at the Coach Hemi Showcase back in the spring. Quick timeout right here. We'll take one with them. Be back in a moment. And we're back. Last game of the day here from the Franklin Fieldhouse. We thank you all for joining us here this weekend, the final exposure window of the 2014 calendar year. And Anastasia Hayes picking up where she left off in July, what she started back in really March of this year at the Coach Hemme Showcase. We were talking about that a moment ago. Fantastic set to be a staple for Coach Tom Insel for years to come, man. Right on cue. There's Hayes once again with a steal and lay-in. 46-24. The Flight are rolling on all cylinders now. The pressure defense, the interior scoring. You can see the Angels they've lost their legs here. There's Halou with the turnover. Now Hayes has it for the Flight. She's going to lob it up to McKinney. McKinney trying to pivot. She's going to turn around. She'll get whistled for too many steps. Subs coming in. Number 3 for the Flight, Jordan Cambridge, checking in for Hayes. Number 4 for the Angels, Michaela Santoro, checking in, and also number 40, Maury Gully, checking in for the Angels. Number of coaches from a variety of colleges still here. I see Northern Kentucky down there along the baseline. Tennessee, Cincinnati, Lipscomb, Dayton. Southeast Missouri has been in with us all weekend long. It's been a good lineup of kids and players here at the Franklin Fieldhouse. As always, you can see all of these games archived at prospectsnation.com. All the games here from the end of the road championships, both in Tennessee as well as in Georgia. Here's Jinky Jinky has the ball, and she's gonna draw the foul there. Too much pressure. Tennessee Flight bench feeling like there might have been a little bit of a elbow being thrown there, but nevertheless, Angels will keep the ball. McCoy showing her good feet. Getting the deflection out of bounds. Here we go, Angels sideline out of bounds. Here's Foster to throw it in. Gets it to Baloo. Jasmine Baloo's her name, number 25. And we're going to get, we got a double foul here on both Santoro and Cambridge. Coach Insel talking to his player right there, telling her to be smart. Near the end of the day here on a Sunday, no need to get physical. But speaking of physical, Brianna Glover's right there, but she's going to have the ball ripped away from her, and the ball will go back to the Flight. "30-second timeout by the Flight. We'll take a 30-second timeout along with them. Be back in a moment for Prospects Nation TV. Back with you here for the final 5 minutes and 39 seconds of this game. 46-24. Tennessee Flight on top. We're going to get a backcourt violation, and the Angels have it here. Here's Santoro is going to kick it to Foster. Foster off the mark. Flight has it. Here's Cambridge. Looking, finds her teammate McCoy. McCoy gets her shot blocked. Now Santoro comes up with it. She gets it ahead to her teammate Overson, and she's going to get called for steps. Flight now with the ball. Cambridge with it. Going to get it to Winnington. And there's McCoy showing her back to the basket skill. She was with us back in March at the Coach Hemme Showcase. She has shown her steady development this entire calendar year. Here's Gully with the jumper. Santoro's going to launch one. That one's short. Good offensive rebound there by Foster, and she'll go to the line. First free throw on the way is good for Foster. Multiple substitutions checking in for both teams. 48-25, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second half, and the second free throw on the way good. Here's Cambridge bringing it across. She calls for the high screen. Here's McCoy. Sets the screen, gets it to Glover in the corner. Glover drives with the left hand. Not there, gets her own rebound. Not there. McCoy's going to finish it up. McCoy really showing to be a specialist at cleaning up that offensive glass. 50-26, under 4 minutes to play right here. This is Chrisman, top of the key. To Santoro. Uses the screen. Santoro with the floater, not there. Here comes Hayes. It pitches it ahead to Glover. Glover looks. McCoy. And she'll draw the foul. McCoy's going to go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw on the way and good. Mass substitutions here for the Flight. 22 Harrison in, 34 Patrick, 33 Hawkins, 23 Winnington. McCoy going to shoot one more right here. She'll miss it. Rebound away, Angels. Here's Santoro. Right wing to Dixon. Swung over now. Left wing. Here's Foster. Down screen back to the top. Dixon. Santoro makes a strong pivot. And she'll draw the foul. Checking in now. Bria Dial comes in. Santoro, top of the key. Trying to create. She spins. Foster with it. Now gets it to Chrisman. Chrisman looking back to Santoro. Going to get this ball screen. The roll now to Chrisman. Good execution there by the Angels. 51-28, 2.5 minutes left. Second half. Last game here on Prospects Nation TV. Getting a look at the future here with some of these players. 2017 Harrison gives it off to Winnington, also a 2017 player. Harrison gets the offensive rebound. She'll get fouled, and she'll go to the line. Harrison's first free throw is short. Second one is good, 52-28. Approaching the final 2 minutes here of our final game at the Franklin Fieldhouse. Once again, we thank you all for joining us on Prospects Nation TV. Another successful weekend here at Peach State basketball events. Looking for more in the future. Substitutions into the game, number 44. Katie Brim checking in, 33. Samantha Arrington. Hawkins now with the basketball. Handling, looking, gets it to Harrison. Harrison setting up her post move, now kicks it out. Back inside to Harrison. Fakes right, left, back to the right. Now Winnington tracks it down. Here's Hawkins. Hawkins finds Harrison on the roll. The right-hand scoop not there. 44 Brim with the rebound. But then stolen. Bria Dial with the lay-in. Coming up on a minute left, 54-28. Flight gonna walk away with his victory here. Angels. Last few possessions. Here's Dial. Good anticipation now. She's in the open court. She pitches ahead to Hawkins. Hawkins, the 2018 kid, with the lay-in. Another steal for Dial. Dial can't get that left-hand lay-in to go. And we're going to get a final foul right here. We're going to shoot 1-on-1. Want to encourage everybody that's listening out there. Check back in with prospectsnation.com this upcoming week for all of our media recaps from tournaments both in Tennessee and in Georgia. Our team of evaluators have scoured the country. Should have platinum content even from Kyle Moore on recruiting updates and visits this upcoming month. Also make sure that you check in with our Elite Basketball Academy camps, opportunities for skill development and exposure. October 11th, the CoachHemi.com fall workout, as well as October 18th, the EBA Top 40 camp. I'm Jonathan Hemingway. I'm signing off for Prospects Nation TV. Until next time, keep playing basketball.